What is going on with the Playboy? Are you guys seeing this? So let me know if 5x5 you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. What is going on? Everybody, do me a favor, hit the like button. So, what you're seeing right here is this guy, the father of a serial, of the father of victim attacks serial killer during sentencing.
Right now, I guess we're supposed to, in our hearts, forgive this clown.
Watch this dive he does.
Taking my child.
For taking my child. Look at that. He completely laid out so that he could get the guy who killed his daughter. That's all he wanted to do was get this guy. That's it. But that's not why I showed you this thread. I actually showed you this thread because this right here. So this one right here. Hold on a second. Let me come back on with you guys. This one right here. This guy, he steals the cop car. He gets out of his handcuffs. Like, this is a crazy video. Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the like button real quick. It's right down there. Hit the like button real fast. And then type down in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Please put it right down in the comment section, OTVO. If you don't know about Terry versus Ohio, you're about to find out. You're about to find out. I finally have the slider up. I'm sorry this has been this. It takes so long though to set up Constitutional Law Scholar. It takes so long. It takes so long. So I wanted to show you guys this video. This is absolutely insane.
We can. Oh, whenever you
Turn it down. Speeds of 28.
Dang. Pitted him.
Hit maneuver. Hold traffic.
TVI successful. Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! What's going on? I got you. Dude,
Get out on the ground.
what the fuck? Hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Hands
shit.
behind your back.
What's going on?
Sit in the car. Put your feet in.
It's not over though.
It was loaded and chambered.
So the guy's in the back of the cop car, and he just slips his handcuffs right around his little bitty body. And now watch this. Now I guess at the top of the cop car, you can kind of shimmy your body through there because that's what he does.
Oh, fuck. Fella, he just stole the patrol car.
Suspect just stole a CSP patrol car. He is my description if they can.
Notified Penn County. We need stops to shop for this vehicle. It is a marked patrol unit. Lights are activated.
Patrol to State Patrol and find out if this individual is armed, please.
He is not anymore. Well, like my rifle.
The rifle is in the vehicle.
Well, my gun.
814 mid-course flag strips are going to be set up at the 394. 394.
Coming up on stop sticks.
Ooh.
He missed him. Continuing eastbound.
Copy them.
Help. Nothing. You want me to take this? Okay. Switch, Candy. You got the keys in it? Good sticks. We got to.
What do you think happens here? That's
Please calm down.
Right here.
Down there.
He's alive.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Talk to me. Hey, Jay. Jay.
Oh, look, 203.
Oh, fuck.
wow. Wow. So it's they have got to get you. They've got to get you. If they don't get you, then no, they've got to get you. They have to get you. They're going to get you in those torture cuffs, and they are going to drag you to the dungeon. That's what's going to happen. If you resist that, you can forget it. You are going down. You're going down. You're going to the dungeon. If you in any way, shape, or form resist them, then you are going to the dungeon. That's just the way it is. I mean, that's just the way it is. All right, I'm going to go back to this one we were watching the other day. This one is
He was told not to let people have more drinks after 11 o'clock at
Close, guys.
Confusion lingers.
Right now. What is going on?
Confusion lingers as everyone leaves, wondering what just happened.
So that's where we stopped on this one the other day. And now I'm going to go back into this one because everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the like button. How is your night? How are you? Are you doing okay? If I'm going to watch videos, because I watch a lot of police videos, I just thought to myself, if I'm going to watch police videos, I might as well watch them with you guys. Like, let's watch them together because I'm going to watch them anyway. Hit the like button. Boom. Just tap it. Whack it. Smack it. Tap it. And then do me a favor. Put hashtag JBTP Jackboot Thug Pig. JBTP Jackboot Thug Pig. Put it in the comment section for me, please. And I'm going to get right back into this.
In the town of Columbia, there was a police officer who found himself in trouble. He was told not to let people have more drinks after 11 o'clock at a bar.
Put it down. Governor's rule, you can't have any more alcohol after 11. Sir, if you drink that, you will go to jail.
What?
Go out, leave. Let's go now.
What? Wait, what? Governor's rule? The king has spoken? If you drink that after the whatever magical time it is, you're a criminal. Get out of here. Lighten up, Francis.
Your hand was on it, sir. And you're a little colorblind.
Your hand was on the drink and you could have drunk, you might have drank it after whatever time they say you can't drink it. Think about how ridiculous this is. And look how they're so steadfast in enforcing this governor's law.
Come on, sir. Right. Stop calling me ignorant. Let's go. Cutting it close, guys. 11 o'clock sharp. They've got to be out of here. No alcohol open.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. What are we talking about here? This is ridiculous.
Person didn't like this rule and said some bad things to the officer. The officer got very angry and used a mean word about someone's skin color.
I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say? Please say it to my face. I believe your exact terminology was pigs.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
That was you. Because you were mad we made you leave without drinking your beer.
Was that on film or anything? Did you get that on your body camera?
Actually, yeah, I did.
All right, cool.
Try again. What's your problem? Speak freely. You got my attention now because that's what you wanted, so speak freely.
My issue is you talking to these people of color as if they are less than human.
The people of color. The gentleman right there that called me a
Brian,
that guy that just called me a
Sir,
Can you stop saying that word, please?
I never called you that. Actually, you did.
Sir,
Somebody careful. Try again.
sir.
Actually, I never.
Try again.
I've never said that a day in my life.
Yes, sir, you did.
No, actually.
Yes, sir, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's on camera.
60.
On camera.
I never.
Right there. You just did it again.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Dude, there's literally like 17.
You got mad because I told you couldn't drink your drink, so you called me that word.
What?
Whoa, man. You see, do you understand why I created the 5A cop card now?
Word.
Okay.
You want to say it again?
Yeah, actually, I do. Say it.
Why? Because all you're doing is calling me ignorant.
Sir.
That's what that word means. If you'd like to call yourself ignorant, keep saying it. Actually, if you look in the dictionary, it does.
Dictionary.
Sir, no.
Yeah, you know the book you open and read? That thing.
Oh, you mean the dictionary that has been established by people who established the law?
Right, established by people of the law. Correct. When I was called that, I can say it back saying the guy that just called, oh, I can't?
Can't.
He can say it to me, but I can't say it to him.
White.
Right.
You're white.
Who cares what color I am? He
Well, I'm saying, I'm not dropping no N-bombs. I'm not going to say the N-word. I said it as a kid. We all did on the playground. It was very normal. I wouldn't drop the N. If a black guy said to me, yo, Enna, and I would say, what's up, ninja? I would say something. I would not drop the N-bomb back. I would not. I just would not. I just don't. I would recommend you follow my lead here. Anyway, I just thought I'd chime in on that.
called me a word.
It's a racist word.
It's not a racist word. I said he called me that word. Nobody was called that.
Use it.
No,
Can't use it.
I can't use it.
Escalating.
I
Cop
can't
is
do it.
screaming.
His boss saw everything on a video and was very upset. The officer was suspended from work without pay.
Yeah.
People in the town were mad because they thought he treated people with different skin colors unfairly. They wanted him to learn to be nicer to everyone. Treating everyone with kindness and respect is very important.
So just so you know, before that goes to the next story, here's the thing. A lot of people will say, why do you judge the guy who signed up to be a cop, Chille? How come you judge that person? Well, when you sign up to be a peace officer and then you magically become a law enforcer after you graduate from peace officer standard and training school, then you agree to a set of policies and procedures that are so inhumane and brutal and barbaric that I don't know how you live with yourself, how you hear people say, you're hurting me, my wrists hurt, and you hear it day in and day out. I don't know how you then lay down and go to sleep and are like, I'm good. I have a right to go home safe to my family after you put a bunch of people in torture cuffs. This is a giveaway. I'm giving away all my products. You purchase one thing, go to deletelaws.com. This is a giveaway. Go to deletelaws.com with AZ. Get this trifold. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right. I'm actually going to make, and you know what? I'm just going to make a commitment to it. I'm going to make it tomorrow. I'm going to make tomorrow a full video on how to use the trifold step by step by step. But if you get this, I'm going to email you right now during the live my 5A cop card, my ebook, my poster, the Mullen Commission, the Knapp Commission, everything. I'm going to do it right now. So go to my website right now, deletelaws.com with a Z, and I will give you everything else I sell for free.
In a bustling city, a man with a camera moves through the streets, capturing the world around him. As he goes about his business, a female police officer approaches him, gesturing for him to cease recording in public.
Supervisors may come out and tell you to stop filming their building.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Okay.
The man, well versed in his rights, proceeds to explain the law to her. He asserts that he is exercising his First Amendment right to document his surroundings, and that he is not obligated to follow the policies of the establishment.
It's a First Amendment right, and I'm
yes,
walking
sir.
around, been walking all around the city recording stuff,
Yeah, I understand.
and you know how that is. They don't pay me to follow their policy, so I won't do it. If they want me to put me on the payroll to follow their policy, I'll be more than happy to follow their policy. And I'm an executive, so they've got to pay me pretty good.
Okay, I understand
Can I
that.
get your name and badge number?
Well, let me have your name. What is your
No,
name?
I'm not giving that.
The officer inquires about his identity and badge number, but the man stands firm, invoking his Fourth Amendment right to withhold his name. Their exchange continues, with the officer cautioning him not to trespass onto private property.
Well, my name's Detective Hunter.
Detective
Charlotte
Hunter.
Police. Yes, sir. And what's your name?
I'm not giving my name
Why aren't you giving your name?
because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to. What's your badge number?
It's 665.
665.
Yes, sir.
And you're basically telling me that I can't record here.
You can't record their buildings. No, sir.
I can't do this here.
That is their property, sir.
That's so hilarious.
Is this their property right here?
No, sir. This is public, but this is their private property.
And anything I can
What?
see, I can record.
Well, sir, you can record it, but it's a safety issue for them. I know they won't take anything inside the structures. They don't like people taking pictures.
Did I go inside?
No, sir. You're not inside.
Okay. Then what's the problem?
Sir, I'm just telling you that do not go inside their property.
Did I go in their property?
No, sir, you didn't, but your
Then
camera
why
did.
do you tell me not to go in
Your
there?
camera did.
No, my camera's been right here.
Well, sir, you've been viewing the inside of the property. You walked all the way down in front of the structure there.
Yeah. I can't look there. Do I have to close my eyes when I turn my head that way?
Videoing too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they don't like that to be done.
I don't care what they like, actually.
Okay.
Anything I can see, I can record.
Yes, sir, you can.
Yes, see? There you go. You even admit I can, but you're telling me not.
The man clarifies that he has not entered any private premises and reiterates his right to record anything visible from public spaces.
You don't have the authority to take a picture of me. I'm telling you, you cannot.
I'm on public property. You're in public.
Okay, well,
You have no expectation of privacy in public.
So you can't film me, Jay.
Why not?
You can't film me.
Are you in public?
It's fine. Huh? You can't film me.
This is private property. You just said this is private property.
This is public here, but the
This is
building is
public
theirs.
building. I'm pointing to the building.
Okay, the building. If I can stand out here on public and I can see that building, I can record it.
Yeah, you can stand
That's-
right here. You just can't.
And I can record.
You can't record me or my office.
Yeah, I can record anybody I can see in public.
Yeah, you right here.
Why do you think I'm annoyed? Why do you think I'm annoyed watching this? Because you pull out your 5A cop card and you say, you start filming immediately when there's someone claiming to be security, and you say, I invoke my First Amendment rights right there. You pull the 5A cop card out of your wallet, you show it to them. I invoke my First Amendment right to be press right now. That's what you do. That's what you do. You get your 5A cop card and you put it in your wallet. And when someone says you can't film here, you say, according to this right here, I can film here. And here's the law right here, the First Amendment. Now, if the cops come and they approach you at all, you say the same thing. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. My Fifth Amendment's unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. 5A cop card. Have it in your pocket. Have it in your wallet. The credit card version's coming out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It looks badass. Go to my website right now, deletelaws.com, get a trifold, get a 5A cop card, and I'll email you everything else I sell for free right now during the live stream. Go right now and get my trifold. Get the PDF one for $8, $8.50, whatever. Print it out, put it in multiple different cars. Just get the trifold. If you can't afford it, I'll give it to you for free. But get the trifold and get it in your car. Get it in your car. There's no reason why you don't have it now. And I'll also give you the 5A cop card, my poster, my ebook, all the commissions. Listen, we rise and we fall together. The more you know, part of the thing of giving you all those commissions, the Mullen Commission, is because once you read it, you'll never go back to ever seeing cops the same ever. You'll never see cops the same. That's why I'm giving you all my products for free, and I'm going to send you the commissions, the NAP, the Wickersham, the Mullen Commission. I want you to read the Mullen Commission. I want you to read and learn every law on the trifold, every single thing on here. I want you to read it and learn it. I want you to have the 5A cop card in your wallet. That's what I want. If I have to give it to you for free to do it, then I'll do it. If you could buy one thing, that'd be great. I need it in your car, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't just watch the video. Put a trifold in your dang car by tomorrow morning and invoke your Fifth Amendment right when Jack Boot Thug Pigs pull you over. Okay? Just do it. Just get it done. You get the PDF immediately. It goes into your spam folder as soon as you get it. And then I'm going to email you everything I sell for free. But get it in your car. There's no reason. If you don't have $9, I'll give it to you for free. There you go.
Yeah, so you just told me I can't do it, but then you tell me I can if I'm in public.
Yes, you can.
If I can see this building, I can record it. Now, if you want to build a wall around it so I can't see it, then I can't record it. Now, that gentleman right there, he knows. We've talked before. That guy right there, he knows perfectly well. I got another video of him. That's why he ain't coming over here saying anything. He knows. You can talk to this gentleman right here. This gentleman knows what he's talking about.
There was a police officer who lost her job. Moving on, we meet another.
So I'm not sure what happened at the end of this. I'm a little confused.
You can talk to this gentleman right here. This gentleman knows what he's talking about.
Okay, so nothing happened at the end. I don't get what happened at the end.
There was a police officer who lost her job.
So this is a new story, I suppose, then? Okay. This is a new story. I'm checking my back into my store right now, and you guys can check your email in about 1 minute, and I'll have sent you a bunch of free stuff.
Moving on, we meet another lady cop trying to handle a trespassing problem. Everything seems okay until she says a hurtful word, not once, but twice. She talks about last names like Lemon and Gray.
Saying a record as far as like they can't find any active. Also, with your two last names, you use Lemon and not Gray, or Gray and not Lemon, or Lemon Gray. He didn't run it that way. So it's not that you don't have a record like court date. It means they can't find anything with whatever he ran by. That's what it means. What were you in court for?
Last
one. How many you got?
I had a upcoming acting board June 20th for disorderly conduct.
Where out of?
Hey,
we're trying to. You want to get out of here fast, right? So if we have more people, y'all been trying to something. If you want to get out of here faster, we have more of our friends to help get out faster.
Threatening them.
Nope, that's a quote. Those were your words. I would still say it because what I'm doing is repeating your words.
It seems she didn't say it right, and it doesn't mean you have a bad history in court. The lady denies using a bad word and says she's just repeating their words. There's a story about a cop and a trooper working together, hand in hand. In the first clip, they're near a car, close to the passenger seat floor. They seem to be up to something tricky.
So why is his car being searched? That's the question you have to ask yourself. How in the world is his car getting searched? I can tell you exactly how his car is getting searched. He didn't use the trifold. He started answering questions. They said, do you know how fast you were going? He started answering.
The cop carries a kit, like he knows he's going to find something. It's all quite suspicious. Then they find something. Marijuana. They talk about it, and it seems like they're separating words.
I'm pissing out here.
Oh my goodness. So just real quick, I just sent off to Tony. I sent you everything I sell for free, man. To Edward, I just sent you everything I sell for free. Octavio, to Patrick, I just sent you everything I sell for free. That includes the trifold. Look, and let me just point something out. You guys saw the car getting searched right there. If you give consent, you can revoke consent, but you have to have the literature in your hand. You have to have the trifold in your hand. You didn't even know that before you watched this just now. You didn't know that if a cop says, can I search your car? You can say, sure, you can search my car. And then you can turn around a moment later and revoke consent. And the only way this will work in real life, and you guys have seen me do it on camera, is when you're filming everything and the cop says, can I search your car? And you think to yourself, man, this guy's going to search my car no matter what I say or do. So like, okay, fine, you can search my car. And you get out of the car and then you turn and you say, you know what? I revoke consent. Right here, officer, the 2018 case, United States versus Williams, says that if I can give consent, I can revoke consent. So officer, I need to revoke consent. But see, you didn't know that. You didn't know that. You didn't know that by giving consent, you actually reestablish your Fourth Amendment right. And this is extended from the 1991 case of Florida versus Gemino. So you have to have the literature on you. You have to show the cop the literature. You get this on deletelaws.com with a Z. If you get it right now during my live stream, I also send you everything else I sell for free. My 5A cop card, my poster, my ebook. You want to have the 5A cop card in your pocket at all times. I got the credit card version of this coming out in about 2 weeks. So you want to get the 5A cop card. You want this in your wallet. You have to learn how to use your rights with your camera. These two things for you are the way you do things. When the cop says, do you know why I pulled you over? You say, respectfully, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how it works. That's what you do. That's how you do it. See there, searching the car, what I just tell you. If you can give consent, you can revoke consent. If you give consent, you can revoke consent. He didn't do that, though.
The trooper checks the marijuana, making sure it's clear at the bottom and dark on top. He says it's marijuana. But later, when this video surfaces, it turns out the case for drug possession got dropped.
I wonder why that happened.
Cigarette smoke out.
I mean, look at that. For marijuana, it's so absolutely ridiculous. Can you guys do me a favor? Hit the like button. Hit the like button real fast. It's just that thumbs up real quick. Hit the like button. I mean, look at the, and the steps they go to test marijuana to see if it's marijuana in the person's car. Look at that. Everything's all hemmed up. The doors are opened up. They've been going through everything. For what? For some marijuana? You got to be kidding me.
Marijuana's marijuana.
Oh, yeah. Marijuana's.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep. Go to jail.
Well,
Can I see that?
sure. You see where it's separated? So what I'm looking for is clear on the bottom, dark on the top, like it is. All right. So marijuana's marijuana.
Something fishy was going on, and justice prevailed. Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and most creepiest one. And if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, I think that I think I did. This is Creep Caught. That's the name of this person's channel. So get over here and let's give this guy a subscribe for sure. Creep Caught. This was a cool video. There's a lot of things that we learned from this video. A lot of things we learned. I think we watched this whole thing and we watched it in like little chunks. But the most important thing that we learned was that you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent when the cops pull you over. End of discussion. When the cops pull you over, you got your camera like this. You've got your Fifth Amendment like this. This goes up in your visor. I send you this, put this nice little broccoli wad right there, right? It goes right over your visor. Your registration, proof of insurance, everything is already up in the visor so that you don't reach down when you don't want to reach below the steering wheel. Everything is up in the visor, just like this. Then when the cop pulls you over, you have your license and registration and proof of insurance already right there. It's ready to go. Then you give that to the copper. Now, in your other hand, you're filming. You're filming. You're making sure everything's caught on film. Then the cop says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And you say, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." You don't care why he pulled you over. You don't care. You want to live through this. I don't care about the ticket. I don't care. I'll pay the ticket. I want to be left alone. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I've been. If I've been drinking, if I have a gun, I'll take no tests. Use the address I'll give no additional information. Everything I need is in the slip below. You're ready to go. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Or they say you reached. They say you reached. Why do you think I put the rubber band in the envelope for you? It goes over your visor. Don't have them say that you reached. And right now, if you go to deletelaws.com, I'm giving away everything else I sell for free. Get a trifold and I'll email you everything else I sell for free. Go to Delete Laws right now, deletelaws.com with a Z, and get a trifold and put it in your car. And once you get the PDF, print it out and put one in your friend's car, your best friend's car, your mother's car, your father's car, and teach them how to invoke their Fifth Amendment right. And you see that? He could have revoked consent, and he did not. Instead, he got his car searched. Let's keep going. Worst police ever. So I subscribe to the guy's channel. Good videos, dude. Good job. Give you a thumbs up on that. Nice job.
And hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our creepiest videos. A lady was driving her car when she saw flashing red and blue lights behind her. A police officer pulled her over, and she felt worried.
How you doing? Got your license on you.
So why did you pull me over?
Speeding, ma'am.
No, I slowed down to 45.
No, I got you at 58 coming in there.
No. It was 40.
Sir, is a traffic stop with you? Step out for me.
Whoa, he's going crazy.
Soon, the officer asked her to step out of the car and then arrested her husband for some reason. Confused, her husband started recording the scene with his phone, expressing distrust and fear of the officer.
Step out. Step out. I'm not going to ask you again. Step out.
Why is he going after him?
8 to 1. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct. Have a seat over here with me.
Oh,
right this way, sir.
Oh, you're funny. Hey, Flavia, get my phone and record this piece of shit.
Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
The officer tried to explain but couldn't calm the situation, leaving everyone puzzled and uneasy. The lady felt her heart racing as she wondered why they were in this strange and unsettling situation.
Really? So he has no proof on how fast I
They
was
show up to
going.
court and then the judge will let you see the dash cam, the radar, whatever you need to see. I don't have to sit and answer your questions about a camera or anything. I'm explaining to you the citation and why your husband went on cuffs. When I walk up here and your husband's already throwing his arms up and saying, this guy's a, I don't know, there's some in here. I don't trust him. There's something wrong with your husband. I don't know if he has anger problems. Listen, let me finish. I don't know if he has anger problems or what's wrong with him. But put yourself in my shoes.
Oh, I know. Trust me, my life's gonna be better.
Okay, what are you? Do you need help? Are you sure you're fine? Okay, because you're telling me you're scared to go with him. I don't trust that guy. There's something wrong with him. I don't know if he has anger problems. And you can record. You don't have to hide your phone up there. Put it in front of you. You have every right to record. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. The first thing you do when you guys pass me, he sees me turn around, he throws his hands up at me. That's
because
okay. Now let me finish. That's number one.
Every time we come into Oklahoma, there's a police officer waiting for us. Every
second thing, I walk up here and he's already telling you, this guy, he's a this. I get him out of here. He's a piece of. You heard it all.
The officer's actions seemed random, and the lady and her husband couldn't understand why they were being treated this way. The situation became tense, and they were left feeling uncertain and anxious about what would happen next. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification.
See, they're helping.
So, but before I go over to that and we watch anything else, so like, I don't, just so you guys know, I look over and I see the numbers here, but I don't think that they're 100% accurate. I don't think that those are real. It doesn't feel like there's almost 2,000 people here because the chat would go faster. So I think YouTube has some, especially when they're throttling you, like they're throttling this account right now and my backup account. And so I don't know why it does that while it'll say there's 1,700 people here, 1,800 people here, because that's just not true. If it was true, I would know it. I'll know it by my website, how many people go to my website. So go to my website if there's 1,700 people here. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z and get a trifold. So many people use this trifold. You have no idea. It is your bread and butter if you get pulled over by the cops. So do me a favor. If you are in the room and you're watching, do me a favor. Just put a 1 in the chat. Would you do me that favor? Just want to check on something and see if the YouTube algorithm is or they're funky. Everybody just hit 1 and put it in the chat just so I know how many people are actually here. Right. That's what I want to see, Joy. The same thing. I need to see just 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Drop 1. 1,900 people, put 1 in the chat. Love you too, Bigfoot. What's going on? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. How is everybody? What is going on in the land of YouTube? I'm actually going to share a different video with you guys that I found earlier. Yeah, it's Paul Berger. Police pull over. I want to see what this guy has to say, and I would watch this video with you guys anyway. So it's like I might as well watch the videos that I watch alone with you, so I can break down what I think, as far as how to use your trifold. How to use your trifold more efficiently, so that when you get pulled over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Get it on deletelaws.com. You have to make sure that you do it right.
In this video, I want to tell you what I do in the event of a pullover. As you know, it has happened several times. Before I get into the content of this video, I just want to let you know that I'm not an anti-cop and I'm not an auditor. I'm just a van life / homesteader that's trying to live my life in a free, peaceful way. The number one thing to do when you're getting pulled over happens long before the pullover ever took place. It takes preparation. You want to have your car ready for your pullover long before you get on the road. You need to think about it ahead of time and get some cameras running in your car so that when the pullover happens, you are covered. You don't have to worry about recording and setting up your phone real quick or grabbing a camera and trying to set it up. It can cause you to have a traffic violation. So you definitely want your camera running and ready when you're driving your car, even when there's no police around at all. I'll show you around the inside of the 67 Honda Bug. We're inside of it right now. I'm doing the video inside the cars because today is a very windy day. But let me show you what I have on the dashboard. You may think it's a little crazy, but I think it really pays off to have this kind of protection and coverage. So this is the dashboard of the Honda Bug. It looks like a lot of equipment because it is a lot of equipment. Right here is a backup camera that has a DVR in it. It's recording right now, and the camera to it is right here. The Halo View backup camera is always running, and I have it inside the car as a dash cam for the passenger area. If I was to get pulled over, I have it tilted so you can see out the window a little bit. And if a police officer is going to approach me from this side, it's going to cover them a little bit as well.
Wow.
Including like some sort of bad situation, like an intruder or a like a carjacking or something like that was to happen. I have it on this backup camera. And here in the middle is a cheap little cross tour dash cam. This is about the cheapest thing you can get. I believe it's $60 on Amazon, and it really sucks, but it's not that bad. It does record video. It records inside. Up here you can see, if I click on this, it has the outside view, out the window of the car, wherever the action's at.
Wow.
This thing is always on. It's always running, and I use run right there. It's way the direction I'm going, see if I'm heading in left. I'll have a wired camera that goes to the back. But let's switch view. You want to be prepared with recording devices to cover your own butt.
I agree with him there, y'all. I mean, did y'all hear what he said? You have to have recording devices. You know, my camera, you know, I wield my camera like I'm a ninja warrior. You know, when the cops come anywhere near me, I start filming right away. I don't have any delay. As soon as I see a copper, my camera comes out and I start filming. That's how it works. That's how you do it. That's how you roll, because that's this police state that we live in today.
Switch vehicles and go hop in something else I got. This is our new Bluebird school bus build. We're working on it right now. And I just wanted to show you one of the things that I have right up here. This is a Reolink camera, faces out the windshield, and it records everything that's happening out the windshield in the front of the bus. It's a security system, and it is a dash cam for when I'm on the road. So this is what I look like when I'm driving the school bus. In the school bus, we have not moved it in several months because we're building it and we're living in it on our property right now. But when we do, I'm going to be covered. I have a camera that's over there. It's a 180-degree view, so it has a widescreen view of everything going out the windshield of the bus that covers everything on the NC Reolink anywhere I'm at. Even though I've been pulled over several times and I've had it on my YouTube channel, I am in no way a professional. I don't know really my rights that well.
Oh, my friend, I do know your rights that well. You know, and so the old way used to be that you would say, "Why did you pull me over?" Or you would play that word game with him where he would say, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And you'd be like, "Oh, maybe it was this or maybe it was that." That's the old way. And we see that when you have any interaction with one of these coppers, you're likely to go in torture cuffs because you're going to disagree. The new way is to slide your trifold out with your camera rolling, immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's the new way. That stops you from getting your head kicked in. That stops you from getting put in the dungeon. Just like that. You do that with your camera rolling. Cop says, you know, where are you heading? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's exactly how it works. That's how you do it. You know, I also have a card they're called the 5A cop card. It's the exact same thing. You cop sighting, you start filming, and you say, I invoke my First Amendment right. The big one is the Fourth Amendment here. If you're the passenger of a car, Cop says, cop requests your ID. It says he has reasonable suspicion. And you say, I identify as good citizen and I plead the fifth. And then there's the law in the blue. Hibble versus Nevada says that with reasonable articulable suspicion, I just have to say how I identify. So you say how you identify. No ID required without probable cause is my Fourth Amendment standard. That's how that works. You can get all my products on deletelaws.com. You get one product. I'll give you everything I sell for free right now during the live stream. I'll email it to you. If there's really, 3,000 people in here, then 100%, then people will right now go to my website and get a trifold and put it in your car. I think it's like $8.50 with the discount I offer right on the home screen. Get it and put it in your car. This is the $30 one, the one that I shipped from Los Angeles. On the cover of it says, know your rights. Know your rights. This is the whole thing. I mean, if they say passenger get out of the car, if you decide to curse out the cops, there's all kinds of ways that you can use the trifold to help you. Let's get back into this, dude.
I need to do way more research and I need to learn how to deal with these situations. But I think I've been doing okay so far on how I deal with them. And there's many different ways you can go about it. So the number two thing
there's not.
When you get pulled over is your demeanor and how you're going to interact with the cops. Now, there are many ways to go with this. My entire life, I've always taken the nice, friendly approach. I talk to them, I laugh and I smile, and I don't get all that nervous because my goal had always been to talk my way out of a ticket. Of course, I know how to talk my way out of a ticket. I've done it many times in the past, but that usually doesn't mean that the cop stops there. They usually keep pushing the issue and want to search your rig, and it's just, I'm kind of done playing that game. So that's why you'll see this progression in my videos. If you watch from the first one to my last one, my demeanor has changed quite a bit. But one piece of really good advice that I got from a subscriber of mine is that when you deal with the cops and you're exercising your rights, you want to stay quiet, you don't need to speak with them. The number one thing to do is to have joy in your heart.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I hate to interrupt it, but that is not the number one thing to do. The number one thing is not to have joy in your heart. No. The number one thing is to pull your trifold out and start filming. That's the number one thing you do when you get pulled over. Immediately, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't have joy in your heart. That jackboot thug pig, he woke up this morning wanting to take you to the dungeon, put you in torture cuffs, and drag you down to the jail. That's what he wants to do. He woke up this morning hoping that's exactly what would happen for him, so that he could say, hey, I'll see you back at the office, boys. And the office is the dungeon they take you to, that they have no idea what it is. Your job is not to have joy in your heart. Your job is to show the cop the trifold and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's what your job is. That's what your job is. I mean, this is the reason why I don't do panels. I said this earlier today or yesterday. People say, hey, come do a panel. I can't, because someone's going to say something like this guy, and I'm going to say, no. The legalities, the legalese that these jackboot thug pigs have set up, if you don't follow it exactly, they can search your car, put you in torture cuffs, put you in the back of their torture mobile, and take you down to the dungeon. You have to know the words. You have to wield your camera like it is your best friend, and you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how it works. You don't have to have joy in your heart. What the fuck is he even talking about? He's a very sweet man. I like him. He's a nice guy. I'd like to give him a hug, but don't joy in your heart. You think the guy walking up to you with the gun and the stick and the taser and the dog in the back, you think he has joy in his heart for you? You think he wants to search your car because he has joy in his heart? What the hell is he even talking about? Get the trifold right now on deletelaws.com with the Z. You get anything off my website, and I will email you everything I sell for free right now during this live stream. As a matter of fact, I just sent off like 20 emails to people with free stuff. So if you get anything off my website, anything, I'm gonna give you everything else I sell for free. get a trifold, get it in your car. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a trifold in your car. I mean, this guy's so far off, but you know what? We stopped it. We checked him.
To love your fellow man and woman that is interacting with you, that you're encountering, and to treat everybody in that way. I've had a poor demeanor in the past when dealing with police officers because they were forcing their way in. They were going to search my rig whether I liked it or not. I wish I could go back in time and just have that demeanor.
I wish you could go back in time too, my friend, because if you could go back in time, you would have a trifold. And in the trifold, if you knew that jackboot thug pig was going to search your car, you would give him consent and then you would revoke consent. It says right in your trifold, you know the cop is going to search your car. If you give consent to search, you can revoke consent moments later. You must be unequivocal. I gave consent and on camera. I now revoke consent by law. You must stop searching now. The law is clear. If I can give consent, I can revoke it. Here and now, I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. There it is right there. That's how it works. You guys have seen me do it in real life. Walk up when cops had someone pulled over and I said, did you give consent? And he said, I did. I said, revoke consent. He did. And on camera, they had to stop searching. You guys have seen me do it. It's in your trifold. He said that he knew the cop was going to search his rig. If you know he's going to search your rig, have the literature and have your phone and have him violate your rights on camera. Give consent and revoke consent right away. This is an extension of the 1991 case of Florida versus Gemino. Florida versus Gemino. I'll put it down in the comment section for you guys. Let's watch a little more of Jovial Jolly here.
To have just joy in my heart and love for my fellow humans that are out there in the world.
Bzz.
If I had done things that way, maybe it would have gone a little better. I could still exercise my rights. I don't have to answer questions, but I could just have a better demeanor about it. And I think in the future, that's how I'm going to interact with police from here on out.
No.
I think the happy-go-lucky Paul, even when I'm exercising my rights, is a much better way to go. It's just a better way to live, honestly. We are in my third and final vehicle. Actually, I do have a couple more. But anyways, those are project vehicles that don't work and don't run. Anyways, we're in my 1995 Dodge 3500 dually, and this truck has none of the camera protection like I was talking about earlier in the video. The only thing that it does have is this camera cell phone mount right here. So in the event of a pullover, I will already have my phone in this mount, and I can turn on the camera and point it at whichever direction I need to. So this would be a good view right there where it's facing out the window. It's covering me as well. And you could see people approaching from the outside of the car, speaking to me through the window. I can angle this any way I want. And, you know, most people that are driving just normally, they don't want to think about an encounter with the police all the time. So they're not going to have their vehicle rigged up with all sorts of camera equipment like I do. This might be a good solution for you, but I would recommend to at least have a camera mount ready so that you can pop your phone into it.
Holly, check your email. I just sent you everything that I sell for free. Holly, check your email.
And record on the fly, you know, just in case something was to happen. The third thing I want to talk about is your right to remain silent. The right to remain silent is a right that every one of us have. We are not obligated to say a single word to a police officer in the event of a pullover.
There it is, my friends. There it is. He just said my entire purpose, the whole reason why you're here tonight was for me to reiterate to you, for me to tell you, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent the moment the cop pulls you over. The very moment that copper pulls you over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right on camera with your camera rolling in the background. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. He's saying it now. Now this jolly guy's got it nailing it. He was a little off there, the joy in your heart stuff, but now he's nailing the law.
If you get pulled over, you can roll your window down enough to talk to the police. You don't have to open the door. You don't have to roll down your window fully, as long as you can communicate with them, and you can give them your documents without saying a word, your driver's. license, your insurance, and your registration. Hand that through the window.
But here's the $1 million question. Do you have it all prepared? Do you have your proof of insurance and your registration documents up in your visor with your trifold? Do you have everything ready to go, or do you need to look in the phone that you're recording with? Did you take the time just to do the steps necessary so that you can protect yourself with your camera? This is a fair question that I ask. I think it's only fair. Go to my website right now. Go to my website right now. I'll give you everything I sell for free if you pick up one thing. One thing. Go to the website. Hurry, because I'm going to get off this live pretty soon.
Oh, and you don't have to say a single word to the police officer. If you want to, you can say, I'm invoking my right to remain silent and I do not wish to say anything. You can say little things like that, but that does set police officers off in a lot of cases.
I don't care. Your camera is the difference now. That's the old way of thinking, to be afraid. You're now filming everything.
They don't like it when you're completely silent. So that might not be the best approach when dealing with a police officer, but you're certainly within your rights to do it. It's been a little bit scary in recent years about what's happening with police officers, but there is accountability coming.
No,
with
there's
so
not.
many people and cell phone cameras, they are just everywhere. So it's hard to do something that is out of line, against the law, illegal, or at least not within their police oath that they took. It's really hard to do something without it being caught on camera by a...
Exactly. Holly, you got everything I sent for free. Let me read off a few more names. Peggy, your order failed, Peggy. Try to put that through again if you would. Order failed. Could have been the website. Could have been you. Oh, no. So did Chiquita. Chiquita, your order failed as well. Chiquita did. Scott, check your email. Albert, check your email. Tony, check your email. I sent you a bunch of free stuff. Check in your email. Thank you guys for purchasing something. I appreciate it. Let's keep going.
Regular citizen. It happens all the time. That's really what I'm all about, is just accountability for the police. They work for us. We pay their bills. We put taxes into the system, and they are here for public safety. There's no other way about it. The police are here to protect us. So that's really all I want, is accountability from the police. They're upholding their oath.
I'm so sorry. I kind of got lost in reading some comments here. Oh, I'm sorry. What did he say?
Put taxes into the system, and they are here for public safety. There's no other way about it. The police are here to protect us.
No, the police have changed their entire system to law enforcing, and that means trying to revenue collect on us, the people. It's the wrong way. Tell the truth, man. You were nailing it, but now you're kind of getting off track here, brother. Come back down to the real world. We're used as piggy banks. That's why they're hiding on the side of the road. But if your car is stolen, they won't come out to you, but they'll hide on the side of the road to give somebody a ticket.
So that's really all I want, is accountability from the police. They're upholding their oath to the Constitution.
No, but they don't. They don't. They abandon their oath to cruel and unusual punishment when they put people in torture cuffs every single day. The cuffs are torture. They're always torture.
And they're just protecting people's rights.
No, they're not. God bless. God bless. It's hard to listen to this. He's only got a few more chances before I got to go.
Not violating them. I really look like a dark, shadowy figure right here. But pretty soon, we're going to be taking this bus on the road and doing some more traveling, because we're part-time homesteaders, part-time bus life, van life, people, travelers, nomads. So it's hard to get that out of your blood. But I will be ready with camera systems in the bus, and I'll be making sure that I abide by all the legal rules of the road. My goal from here on out is to never be pulled over by the police ever again. I don't start these encounters. I simply record when they happen, and I just protect myself, and I try to stand up for our constitutional rights. I wish I had more to tell you. I wish I had a jail-free card that I could tell you can use to get out of police encounters and pullovers, but I don't have one. I'm not that knowledgeable about it. I have learned a little bit, and I just try to get through these situations as quickly as I can and keep my freedom and my life and my liberty intact. We're going to be going on the road here in a month or two. We don't really have a plan. We don't know where we're going. We don't have everything figured out yet. Maybe go to California, maybe Nevada. I don't know. We're just going to travel around in our new school bus, the new build. It's looking awesome. Yeah, I love it. I got a lot of work to do on it, but I just wanted to throw up a video real quick to tell you the first couple things that I do in the event of a pullover. Number one, get those cameras in place long before you get on the road. A great setup to have is a dash cam that is always mounted, always recording, but then also have a GoPro or an action camera that's mounted on your dashboard. It'll give you a way better picture than any dash cam will. A little secret about dash cams is that they all suck. Even the most expensive ones, they all use the same chipset and lens. It's made by Sony. It was invented in like late 2017, early 2018, and they have not changed at all since then. So buy yourself a cheap dash cam that just works, and have a higher quality action camera that is also there ready to go, so you can turn it on in the event of some sort of situation, anything that you want to capture. I think, to me, that's the best setup, is to have a dash cam and action camera. Dash cam running all the time, action camera only when needed, or if you want to just film a beautiful,
or you have the dash cam rolling, but then you always have, I mean, what does the 5A cop card tell us? Driver or non-driver. When you see a cop, when you spot a cop, you immediately start filming right away. The moment you spot the cop, you start filming. And then you say out loud, I invoke my First Amendment right to that's it. I invoke my First Amendment rights to speech and the press. Cop approaches and says any words at all to you, and you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment's unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. That's why you have the 5A cop card. Brian, check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free, brother, including this 5A cop card. I mean, I've got the actual cop card coming out. I have the actual credit card version coming out right now. I want to show you guys this. Excuse me. I apologize. Did I save these to my, yeah, I got them right here. So here's the 5A cop card. So this is one that I made and I laminated. That's one that I made and I laminated. But here's the actual cards. The cards are in. I mean, these are so badass. I mean, look at this card. It's just like, look at that card. That is the 5A cop card. These are on pre-order right now. Just so you know, I dropped the price by a third. They're $30. You get two cards. You get the driver and non-driver card. I just dropped the price of the cards for this live stream. I should have said it at the beginning, so people could have got it. I dropped the price of the card to $20 instead of $30 just for this live stream. So you have to go pre-order the 5A cop card right now. It should be $20 on my website. Let me see. Let me check with my web guy and make sure. Either way, I'll honor it. So let me figure out how to get that done. It should have been done. Did you drop that 5A cop card down to $20 for this live stream? Question mark. Yeah, I want you guys to get it. Yeah, it's $20 and you get two cards. You get the, yep. So there's two different versions. There's the non-driver card. See how it says non-driver up there in the upper, in the yellow, the 5A cop card non-driver. So this is like if you're the passenger in a car when they ask you for ID, or if you're just one of those people that when you're always walking around, you get asked for ID by the cops. Number 4 on here explains what is going on. He says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. And then right there, what you say is in the yellow. So you say that in the yellow. And then here's what it looks like in the actual print. I can't wait to get these out to people. I cannot wait. Oh, this is only the front of it. Sorry. But look how dope that card is. That's the final version of it. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. Go to my website right now and get one thing, and I'll email you everything for free. Brian, did you get your free stuff? I just emailed you everything I sell for free, Brian. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z. Deletelaws.com with a Z. Pre-order that 5A cop card. It's badass. You get two cards. So it's pretty badass. I'm stoked. Oh, you did, Robin? So, Robin, you got the driver and the non-driver card? Totally cool. Yeah. one order gets you both cards, and if you got the paper one, print it out for now until the credit card version comes out. Don't get caught. Don't get caught without your 5A cop card in your pocket. Just don't. I don't know if I can listen to any more of him. I'm gonna try. I'll give him another chance for a second here.
Drive like I do all the time. That's actually how my first pullover was captured. I was driving nonstop the whole way, and I recorded every leg of the journey. And as soon as I hit the Arizona line, I got pulled over by DOT for not having mud flaps. They really wanted to see if I was doing commercial business and check my truck out and stuff like that. But I had a time lapse going, so I was able to switch into video mode and record the interaction because I had a dash cam up there. It was my first time doing it, and I'm glad I did. So the number one thing, have a camera ready, record police encounters. Number two is your demeanor. Have a nice, happy way about yourself. You don't have to cooperate with every demand that they have. A lot of times they're way out of line. Have joy in your heart and have love for your fellow human. Treat them like you would want to treat your mother or your sister or something along those lines.
It's not.
Just do your best to keep a happy, joyful outlook and have love in your heart for that person that you're encountering. And number three is your right to remain silent. You don't have to say a single word.
Number one.
I don't find that to be the most effective method to deal with police officers in these situations. Usually you can kill them with kindness, get out of a ticket, things like that. But I also want to protect my rights. I don't want my rights being violated.
Bro.
I don't want my vehicle being searched for no reason. You can exercise your right to remain silent without being a jerk about it.
Sure.
So that's the approach that I'm going to try to take from now on. I'm going to try to keep a very happy-go-lucky demeanor, but also try to protect our constitutional rights and not have them trampled on by some rogue officer, because it happens. I want to thank you for watching this video. Like I said, I wish I had better advice to give you, but I'm just not that knowledgeable about our rights and what to do in the event of a pullover. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do, because there's many ways that you can handle it. You don't have to stick to your guns.
No, you do. You have to stick to your guns. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Bro. Calm down for a second. Take a breath, dude. Okay. No, listen. You have to get your camera out, start filming, and you have to immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. This is number one. This is what you do first. All y'all check your email. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff. Thank you guys for purchasing one thing. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You now have the PDF version of this, so you can print it out and give it to multiple different people. Gift it to people and say, hey, man, I watch this guy's channel. I got this trifold. I got the PDF. Here's one for you for your car. We got to get a trifold in every car. We got to teach people how to invoke their Fifth Amendment right to remain silent immediately. Absolutely immediately. You do have to stick to your guns and then not talk after that. You do have to have your stuff put together. I would say, your ish put together. Your registration and proof of insurance are put together in your visor with the broccoli wad rubber band that I rubber banded out of here somewhere. Go to my website right now and I'll give you everything I sell for free if you pick up one thing. That includes the 5A cop card, the trifold, the ebook, the poster, the all three commissions, Mullen, Wickersham, Knapp, the racist origins of gun control. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. And listen, I promise tomorrow we'll be only teaching how to use the trifold. Only teaching how to interact with it, how to use the 5A cop card. Tomorrow, I'll just do a teaching one where I show people, because I show people all the time. Check your email. Let me know if you guys got that free stuff. Let me know. Someone let me know if you guys got the free stuff. Chevy is here. Chevy is here. Listen, I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. I'm trying to make sure that everybody has a trifold in their car. Everybody has to have a trifold in their car. So I'll read the names I got. Greg and Jerry and Wayne and Kenneth and Brian and Chiquita and Peggy. Both of your orders failed. And I know that Peggy's going to be waiting for the hard copy trifold. That's what she ordered. You ordered this, Peggy. I also give you the PDF of this too with your purchase. And so get this to work. Get your thing to work. Put it through again, Peggy. I want you to get this trifold in the mail. I want you to get it in the mail with the broccoli wad rubber band. It just disappeared on me. You dirty broccoli wad rubber band. You dirty broccoli wad rubber band. Over here, Charlie. Over here. Come over here. Come on. Come on. There you. Oopa. Okay. 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 Okay, Charlie. Okay. This is Charlie. He's a very spoiled little dog. But let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. We're going to replace one with the other because I love this guy, but at the same time, toward the end there, he was kind of starting to get on my nerves a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. We did that pig head one already. Oh, this was the one I wanted to see.
All charges, including murder against a former Philadelphia police officer. This after the charges against Officer Mark Dial for shooting and killing Eddie Irizarry were dropped last month.
Before the judge made her decision, she spoke about how she understood this incident, this case was capturing the attention from everyone, especially the people in the courtroom, supporters of Dial and those supporting Eddie Irizarry. In this case, Judge Lillian Ransom made that decision. She has remanded former Philadelphia police officer Mark Dial to jail as he will now go to trial and face those charges of murder and voluntary manslaughter, among others. Again, he will be in jail without the eligibility of bail as he faces those murder charges. It comes a month after Judge Wendy Pugh threw out the Commonwealth's case, citing a lack of sufficient evidence. That was before it ever made trial. On August 14th, Dial was a Philadelphia police officer who pulled Irizarry over during an erratic driving traffic stop and shot him multiple times. Irizarry was armed with 2 knives, but never got out of the vehicle. After Pugh's decision to throw out all charges, the district attorney refiled those charges, and they include murder, voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault. And the district attorney argued that they met the burden of proof here today, that there were facts that were in dispute and that they needed to go to trial. The defense, though, argued that murder especially requires the presence of malice and that there was not enough proof that Dial acted maliciously. Judge Lillian Ransom today saying this case will go to trial.
Yes.
We finally got the answer we needed. This is just one step, a big step, but that we actually needed to hear. So we are very thankful.
We have to now take this ruling and deal with it, which is we start deciding what the next steps are. Those steps.
Wow. Wow. That is just, could you imagine? Because they originally just dropped, the judge there just said, I dropped the charges against the copper. But I just wanted to read off a few names here. So Roger and Arthur, thanks. I appreciate it. Tim and Greg, thanks. I appreciate you guys contacting me. Tim and Greg, you guys are supposed to buy one thing, but I still gave you everything I sell for free. Check your email. It's in your email because, it's not just about me selling something to you. It's about me sharing the knowledge that I have and that I've so succinctly put together for you so that you can use it when you get pulled over. So you guys, it's supposed to be buy one, get something for free, but I cannot say no to anybody. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So, it's fine. But if you guys can try to purchase one, that'd be great.
This may include trying to get this case moved to a county where law and order matters.
The defense attorney for former officer Mark Dial, went on to say that, he heard from city council members, the mayor himself speaking out against Dial, and that it wouldn't be fair for him to have a trial here in Philadelphia. All of this, of course, brand new, and those filings will have to go on the record and before the courts to make that decision as to where this case might be tried. Again, Mark Dial will be remanded to jail on those murder charges. It was the same judge, Lillian Ransom here, that decided that Dial should not have bail previously. He was out on bail for these charges originally. She decided he should go back to jail again today. And of course, the trial he will face coming up.
William, your order failed. Joseph. Oh no, I can't show this, y'all. I'm so sorry. I wish I could show this. If I show this, they'll just they'll demonetize the stream, which means they'll take anything we did watch or learn today during this broadcast and they'll put it way in the back. And it's just like, it's not fair to creators. But it's like, what do we do? It's so terrible what they do to us. They stick us in this position. Pedophile jailed.
The minimum term that the defendant must serve before the parole board may consider his possible release is one of 12 years. It is very important that the defendant and everyone concerned with this sentence should understand what this sentence means. It is a life sentence.
He groomed 210 girls between 10 and 16 and forced them to send indecent images of themselves, and he secretly recorded. He then
that's quite important. What I'm saying to you is when we examine this
he then blackmailed many of his victims with threats to tell their family and friends unless they
that's quite important. What I'm saying to you is when we examine this hard drive and this
sent increasingly graphic content and even sent them videos of him performing sex acts upon himself.
Desktop computer, where we fully examine it, are we going to find evidence of you engaging in sexual communication with children?
The 24-year-old also threatened to bomb the house of one of the victims and to shoot her parents.
Inciting children to engage in sexual activity and sending you pictures and videos themselves.
It is clear from the statements that the defendant caused his victims very significant harm. That harm extends to the victim's parents, siblings, and wider families.
Edwards, who joined South Wales Police in January of 2021, has since resigned.
It is important that everyone, particularly the victims and their families, understands that they have done nothing wrong. They bear no blame and no responsibility.
Another method might be to directly communicate with the child, whether that be using profile suggesting you're an adult or profile suggesting you yourself may be a child, and then getting children to send material, what we would call first generation material.
Listening to some of the evidence from witness statements from girls as young as 10 years old, outlining how Edwards had groomed, threatened and intimidated them into sending indecent sexual images of themselves using the social media platform Snapchat to do so. And during the course of this sentencing hearing over the past 3 days, many of the victims' family members were present in court, having to listen to this harrowing detail. However, Edwards himself was not present, as he is so far, has refused to attend court for this sentencing hearing. But the judge, though, today, she summarised what she believes Edwards had done whilst committing these crimes. She spoke about how Edwards had a pattern of behaviour, making online contact with these girls over Snapchat, sometimes pretending to be someone that they knew before threatening and intimidating them into sending indecent innocent images of them often performing sexual acts. She also then went on to explain that once he had these videos of these young girls between the ages of 10 and 16 years old, he would then use that material to further blackmail them into sending even more graphic videos and images. She said that even when they were crying and begging him to stop, even when they spoke of the fact that they were experiencing severe mental health issues, and some had explained to Edwards that they had started self-harming, she explained that Edwards didn't care. He didn't seem to care that these young girls were distressed and didn't stop his crime. Many of the victims in their witness statements had said the fact that he was an officer had broken their trust with police. In fact, one 13-year-old girl in a witness statement said, "You were meant to protect us, not abuse us." And a parent of another victim said how her daughter no longer trusts police, security guards, or men in general as a result
or men in general. Come on now.
of what he has done. Now, we had already known that Edwards can no longer serve as a police officer, as he's been put on a barred list, but the judge also explained today that he will never be able to work with children or young people. He has been sent.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. It's that there's no third party to investigate police properly. There's no third party. So, Charlatan, I can't say your name properly. Check your email. I sent you a bunch of free stuff. William, I sent you. Joseph, Roger, Tim, Jerry, Greg, I sent you guys all a bunch of free stuff. Let me know in the comments if you got them. Kenneth, I sent you guys all free stuff. Chiquita and Peggy, there's still orders that failed. Check your order and make sure it didn't fail, because I don't ever miss anybody's trifold ever, or a 5A cop card. 5A cop card's not even coming out for 2 weeks, but then we have pre-orders coming out now. So make sure you guys check your spam folder if you ordered it. Well, you don't have to, because check your email and let me know in the comment section if you got everything for free, because I just sent off everything I sell for free to another 20 people. Just sat here and clicked away while we were listening to that. It's not that hard for me to do, but then people have the products. So I want everybody to have my products. You've got to have my products. Avery Flowers is here. What's going on, my wrestling brother? How are you, my friend? You see the short I made about wrestlers? Wrestlers do not become pigs. Wrestlers do not become pigs. So, yeah. So there that is. They took that one down. It was so...
Well, she tells us that her son is terrified to go on the highway and that she fears...
Oh, that's right. We saw that one. Watch some videos together. See, and then only wrestling comes up on my... Oh, there's for public safety. I thought I saw for public safety. Where was he? There he is right there. We'll watch a couple minutes.
Already got some people in here. Official misconduct will be here in just a moment. You know, they're all on Team A. You know, the government is on.
You need a light, brother. You need a light on the other side of your camera. And I do love for public safety, but sometimes it's long. And you know what? How I haven't seen in a long time. I haven't seen Junkyard News in a long time. 12 days ago.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey.
You guys check your email, please. I sent a bunch of free stuff off. Check your email, please. Check your email. If you order one thing, I'm sending you everything I sell for free. Everybody get in on this now. I can't be here all night. I got to get the flock out of here. Get something now, and I'll send you everything I sell for free. I'll send it to you anyway. But you know what I mean? Thanks.
To plead guilty.
The federal government says at least a kilo was sold just in one transaction, and that person that he allegedly sold it to was working with the FBI. That person actually contacted the FBI when this officer, who was former now but active at the time, reached out to him. The federal affidavit, the plea agreement here says in September 2020, the defendant said he was available for sale a sale of a kilogram of cocaine.
What we have here is some Colombian heaven. Candy makes you dandy.
2 kilos of white china, which is heroin.
And that is fine China, the blue.
And an unlimited supply of black tar heroin.
Looks like heroin to me, yo.
Now, what makes these allegations worse is that confidential informant to the FBI reported that the defendant, who has been identified as John Baca, a former officer of 21 years at the Inglewood Police Department, said he and his, quote, team stole the drugs and cash during routine traffic stops.
You want to know why I pulled you over?
What?
Littering.
Officer, that's not ours.
Candy bars. That he made as a drug task force officer with the Inglewood PD. Now, there was a long series of exchanges here between the officer and the informant about when they would get it. Ultimately, the former officer, the officer at the time, provided cocaine to the FBI.
Those guys are doomed. I can't feel my hands. I can feel it.
Lab results confirmed that it was, in fact, over 1,000 grams of cocaine, 83% purity, and the defendant also admitted that he stole the drugs from the Inglewood Police Department's lockup.
Well, I better take this cocaine down to evidence.
Oh, hey, I'll do that.
And then resold them. Now, if convicted, if he agrees to this plea deal, which he is expected to do so, he could face up to 20 years in federal prison. He is currently out on a $1.1 million.
I mean, are you absolutely kidding me? The inmates are running the asylum, folks. The inmates are running the asylum. I don't know what the flock is going on, but the inmates are running the asylum. I don't know what's going on. It's insane. It truly is insane. I'm still on Junkyard News over here. That's an hour and 4 minutes.
This video was intended to inform and educate.
Everybody get over to Junkyard News. Let me show you guys what he looks like over here. Open this big. I love Junkyard News. So get over here and make sure we give him a thumbs up. Junkyard News right here. I'm going to take the link and drop it in the comment section for everybody so you guys can get over here and subscribe to this channel. There it is. I just put it in there. Just put it in there. Put it in the comment section. And police officer found justified in loss of family pet. So I wonder if, put a one in the chat if you think this copper killed someone's pet or killed his family pet.
Educate the public.
What you gonna do?
He should have stayed in his car if he's that scared.
Is triggering outrage with a blizzard of social media posts demanding justice for Dixie.
Oh yeah, we covered this, didn't we?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Nice doggy, cute little pooch. Maybe I got a milk bone.
It's a community protest outside a local police department. And what's got everyone worked up? Well, it's all over what happened when a cop came across a woman who was corralling her dogs there.
Moment a police officer shoots a beloved family dog, and it's triggering uproar. Just released body cam video shows the furious reaction of the dog's owner, who has just seen her yellow lab Dixie gunned down.
Get back.
Within moments, neighbors come out to vent their anger at the cop who shot Dixie, a popular neighborhood fixture. It was so heated, the cop radioed he had to leave the scene.
I love Junkyard News.
Hey, I'm boogieing out of here.
Dixie's owner, Tammy Kearns, says her 4 yellow labs ran out of the house and were being rounded up when a cop pulled over. Dixie runs toward the officer.
Boom.
The body cam video is muted.
Where on earth would we go on vacation?
Tammy Kearns says Dixie just wanted to be petted.
Instead, he opens fire on my dog. He should have stayed in his car if he's that scared.
Blizzard of social media posts demanding justice for Dixie. Protesters outside the local police headquarters are calling for the officer to be prosecuted.
Regardless of the situation, they're dealing with a loss of a family member.
Everybody in my neighborhood knows my dogs are very nice. She was not mean.
The officer says he feared for his safety. He's now on administrative leave pending an investigation.
Lorraine police officials held a press conference today to announce that their officer was reasonable in doing so. You may remember the incident. The Justice for Dixie movement started back in July. The dog's family saying their pup was not being aggressive to the officer.
The presentation of the findings was about an hour long and also very detailed, including video of the shooting that was slowed down and magnified, along with still frames of key moments. They were trying to determine if Officer Elliot Palmer's use of deadly force was reasonable. The incident happened back in July when the officer stopped to help the Kearns family gain control of their loose dogs. Chief James McCann said the dog Dixie aggressively approached Officer Palmer with pre-attack indicators, which they say were a raised tail, staring eyes, and erected ears while charging with her weight forward. That's when Officer Palmer shot and killed her. Lorraine PD also took into account that Palmer had been bitten by a dog about 3 months before this incident, in which he was told he had a 50% chance of losing his hand. But they believe regardless of that, his decision-making with Dixie made sense. Ultimately, their investigation concluded that his use of deadly force was objectively reasonable and in accordance with Lorraine PD's policy and state law.
No way. Wait.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Chief McCann says they're making changes in their department concerning dogs and won't let this happen again.
I can tell you this, I do not expect, nor should you expect, our cops to get bit or attacked by dogs. It's not happening in Lorraine. I'm not going to let it happen in Lorraine.
Oh, shut up.
People need to control your dogs.
Like you can control the pigs? Shut your mouth.
Period.
The chief also shared findings of an independent investigation that concluded that the officer's actions were consistent with what another reasonable officer would do in a similar situation.
No.
Once we get you home. Once we get you home, you'll be all right.
We investigated ourselves and found ourselves clear of any wrongdoing. All right, I'm going to show you guys the thank you, Junkyard News. I'll swing by your channel again. You've been gone for 12 days.
So the TARDIS.
But I wanted to just show you guys. So this, I'm not sure if you guys follow the channel or not, but when I went to the Northeast up to Michigan and I got a chance to sit down with Press with Rancor, I'm going to show this tomorrow. I'm only going to show a couple minutes because I'm supposed to be gone by 9 p.m. But this is the first couple minutes of the interview with the Press with Rancor interview that I did when I flew up to Michigan. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you, Miss Rains. Thanks for joining. So check this out. Let's watch. We're going to watch a couple minutes of this. I'm going to cut it off. I wanted to see what the new editor did. I want to see what he sliced together here. I just want to see what the edit looks like more than anything else.
So the TARDIS family is completely working against you to lock you up in jail.
It would definitely, yeah.
What violent crime have you committed?
None.
Where's the injured person or damaged party?
There isn't one.
What property have you stolen or damaged? So your entire crime here is holding a camera and pointing it at the police. Because number one, going to jail for a day is dangerous. Being sentenced to prison, you're going to have to join a gang.
If I had any interest in joining gangs, I would have looked into being a cop myself.
So true. So spot on true. I came here to help Garrett, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there tomorrow, and I'm going to tell that board that Lauren Wickman with the TARDIS family is working in targeted deprivation of rights. So I'm sitting here with Garrett Van Net, who is also known as Press with Rancor on YouTube. And I wanted to come here to cover his story, and I want to sit with him knee to knee as we are now And I want you guys to meet him when he's not in a jumpsuit or in handcuffs or looks disheveled. And, you know, Garrett, I can clearly see the emotion on your face. You know, tell me and tell the audience, you can look at me or you can look at the camera. This camera's running on you. And tell me exactly how you're feeling. And we're going to get into the details. But first, I want to talk about what you're feeling right now and how your emotions are.
Okay. So that will be tomorrow. We're going to get into that tomorrow. We're going to watch That Bad Chicken tomorrow night, tomorrow day. We're going to watch it tomorrow in the daytime when we can get the biggest audience. I want as many people as we can to see that. I may even get up and start my live stream earlier. I might start my live stream earlier than I typically do. All right, y'all. Y'all check your email for free stuff. Let me see. I sent off free stuff to so many people. Miss Ziegler or Mr. Ziegler, I sent you a bunch of free stuff. William, I sent you a bunch of free stuff. Tim, I sent you a bunch of free stuff. Make sure you guys get my trifold in your car. For the love of God, get my trifold in your car. Who's in here? Brown Monday. What's going on? Brown Monkey. Is that what it says? Fryman, what's going on? Scott, how are you? Caroline in Fort Worth, what's going on? Playboy, what is going on? Mingo Wingo, what is going on? Mingo Wingo. Victor, what is going on, Victor? Man, all kinds of things are breaking loose. You guys have no idea. Utah Cop Watch, Shock Professor, what is going on? DJ Smith, what's going on with the Playboy? What's going on with the Playboy? My Facebook access for some reason got cut off, so I have to reestablish my Facebook tomorrow, and that's going to help a lot. All right, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Later, Gators. We are at